Hey Facebook, it's Nala here again, the fourth night telling my testimony. So I found out that my first video that I've done cut out most of my testimony. So tonight I'll be, one-on-one telling you guys my testimony and, how blessed I have been since I've been connected, since my mom became part of staff and so many other things. I want to first and foremost, before I get into my video, is give honor to Apostle. Give triple, double, quadruple honor to Apostle, because if it wasn't for him, many of you people who are watching would have never seen Jesus face to face. We will all be going down the wrong route. We would not be going the path that God wants us to go. If honestly, if it wasn't for you, Apostle, God had already told me where I would have been going to hell, and what I would have been doing to this day. I would not be here right now talking to you guys. I'm telling you guys about how JMMI is not a cult, it's a culture, kingdom culture, and I advise, most of you have seen all the negative videos and false lies and accusations but against Apostle. Well, I just want to let you guys know that those lies, those are lies, completely lies. I've been here since I was 12, so I've seen a lot. I've seen some things, and what people are saying, or saying we live in an attic or he's abusing us. Listen, I've been here since I was 12. I've not once lived in an attic since I've been here. I've not once got abused since I've been here. I've never seen anyone abused since I've been here. And even before people who, were here, even before I became, my mom became part of staff, no one. So all of you who are spreading those lies and who are believing those lies, you need to quit. You need to really ask God for the real truth. Anyways, back to what I was actually coming to tell you guys about was my testimony. And basically, my mom she moved to St. Louis, Missouri, age of 12. And I didn't quite understand it, but I just knew, like, I had to have this little oomph in me, to know that, okay, this is real. Well, my mom, obviously, it's a reason why she moved, all the way to St. Louis when she had a life in Arizona, So I knew for a fact, the reason why she came was for real. And so, I started to learn things that, I would never have learned. And so, all my life I dealt with asthma, and so I had really, really bad asthma to where, like, I couldn't even run, do anything that I want to do, like, as a kid, my whole life. And so we went to a service. My mom, she was serving in the ministry. We went to a service, and so we were, the apostle came out who was worshiping, and miracles had begun to happen. But, before he started calling people on the stage, he says, asthma is leaving right now. If you have asthma right now, you're feeling he could go through your body. And the moment he said that, I felt so much heat just go all over my chest. It just went away, like there was nothing there. And I was like, oh my gosh. And when you feel Jesus' presence and God's presence, you can't stand there and not cry, or not break down, fall on your knees in his presence, because he was healing me. And then so that later on was like, mom, like, I can breathe, like, God heal me, like, I felt heat. And ever since then, it's been 6 years since I've not had asthma. I have no symptoms of asthma. The devil, he would try to bring it back. Nope, sorry. I was healed back in 2013. May 24th, 2013. I will forever remember that day, because that was a date that, that truly sparked the fire. Like, oh my gosh, God is real. Jesus, I knew they were real, but, like, I got healed, And when you get healed, that just starts something, it sparks something in you. And it did to me at a young age, at age 12. And, as the years go by, sorry, somebody who's part of staff, she bought me a Facebook. She said, I want you to read this book. And I was like, okay, I'll read it, And then so, I was reading the book, and one night after I read it, a couple months later, I think I started to restart the book, but I was sleeping one night. And, you know, like, I was in a dream. It was in a dream. And it felt so real. Like, it felt like my body, like, my real life body was like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, you know, it wasn't, like, I didn't feel myself, you know, whatever. But in the dream, it felt so, so, so real. And I was standing in the middle of nowhere. And, I'm just standing there, and next, you know, it starts like thunder and rain and this gray clouds everywhere, and this huge. I look, and his huge face starts coming out of the clouds, and he's smiling at me, and he's talking to me about power. And so, when I woke up, you know, like I was trying, wake myself out of the dream, but like it was like my body was paralyzed. That's how I know I was literally there, because it did not feel like, you know, like I don't know how to explain it, but when I actually woke up, I told my mom and my aunt, I said, hey, you know, I just saw this huge figure. I was kind of scared with it because I didn't know what this was. And I said, Natalie, like, you saw Jehovah, like, Jehovah just appeared to you. And I was like, me? Huh? What? And from that point on, I was like, whoa, like, David Taylor is real. Like, Joshua Media Ministries is real. I mean, I heard many other testimonies of people seeing Jesus face to face, but when I saw the Father come in the dream, I knew that this was 100% real. Like, there was no faking this. There was no lying about this. There's no reason for me to come to you on live and lie to you about something, you know. And then, you know, I started to read his series, you know, which was My Trip to Heaven. And, you know, any of those who reads that book, it will have a trip to heaven. And so I read the book, and I was still reading it, and I had like 4 dreams. I went to heaven 4 times. One time, you know, I was riding on an eagle. I was riding on an eagle in heaven. We were flying. Come on now. And then another time, I was talking to a deer in heaven. Another time, I saw my great grandmother who had passed. I saw her in heaven. It was another time, but I mean, it's just so amazing, you know, like I can truly testify and say that this move is completely real. This move is not phony, it's not fake. Jesus really appears to people. People really see Jesus face to face. You know, I can testify, millions of other people can testify of how they saw Jesus face to face. And my little sister saw Jesus face to face. I remember that to this day. We were on the car on my birthday. We were in St. Louis, we were in the car, and out of nowhere she goes, I miss Jesus. We say, what? That's what you say? She said, I miss Jesus. And that's how we knew, whoa. Like, even my little sister who was 4 saw Jesus, and they found out that my brother, Zahir, saw Jesus. Come on now. You cannot tell me, you know, that this is fake. Many people are seeing Jesus face to face. Kids, grown people, older people are seeing Jesus face to face. You know, people are getting healed. I mean, I got healed of asthma. I mean, what more can I say? And another healing that I've had before was recent one. Apostle had an Arabic crusade in Troy, Michigan. I can't remember when it was, but he had a service, and it was healing happening, and he came out and he was singing. And out on the left side, he said, people on my left side, someone on the left side, they have some chest condition, something. You're feeling through your body right now, right? And he did not know this at all. But I, for like a week or something, this breakout happened in my chest, and it came out of nowhere. It hurt really bad, and, you know, it will burn and everything, and it was scarring. It was really bad, and I felt heat. It felt like, oh my God, it was like he immediately went down, and just felt heat. And I heard, go to the bathroom and check. I went to the bathroom and checked. It was cleared up. It was clearing up. Every time I went to the bathroom to go check, it would clear up more and cleared up more and cleared up more and cleared up more. And now it's completely gone. You know, I never knew what that was, but obviously God healed me. You know, that is a miracle. Like, people come to crusades, you know, this past when I'm the king, people are dropping down their canes, you know, their crutches, their people who are paralyzed are coming out of their wheelchairs walking. People who had, you know, spine conditions and they couldn't bend over or stand too long, they would get up and they would start to walk, start to run. A guy who came really touched my heart. I can't remember how many surgeries he had, but he had a lot of surgeries. He had like metals all on his back and his spine. And he couldn't, you know, he couldn't walk Apostle said, do something that you could do before. He ran across the stage. I was like, oh my gosh. It was so amazing because these miracles were so beautiful, and you can really tell that Jesus was really in the room healing his people. And he can heal you. I mean, if you are watching this, or you know, if you're watching right now, you know, and you have any condition or anything that you need healing and breakthrough, I'm telling you, with this movement, you call into his prayer line, 1-877-843-4567, you know, or even come to a service. I guarantee you will get healed. You will not leave this building the same. You will not leave this building with that pain and whatever you have pain in, you know. Let's see. My mom, she got in a car accident last year. It was three of the ladies in the car who are part of ministry. They were in the car accident. And you know, they were all good at everything, but they had some soreness, you know, that kind of stuff, and they couldn't do certain things. But last year, you know, it wasn't Woodworth the King. God had told Apostle to make it a Cancer Crusade Part 2 for those who didn't get to come to Part 1. So Part 2, they got healed. My mom bent down. She could not bend down at all because they literally couldn't move because, you know, yes, they could move, but like they were in pain. You know, you're in car accident. You know, after that, you know, after the car accident, you're in pain and all that stuff. So that was so amazing. I know one time my grandmother, she was dealing with something with a heart condition or something, and she said, she asked, can we pray for her? Apostle prayed for her, and he did. The apostle instead prayed for her, and the doctor came to her and told her, oh, everything's fine. You know, you just need to exercise twice a week, get your health back up. Come on now, she was literally had a heart condition. Please tell me that how can somebody have a heart condition and all of a sudden, oh, everything's fine, everything's cleared up, you're welcome to go home, just eat healthier and exercise twice a week or whatever. Come on now, please not tell me this is a cult. This is not a cult. This is kingdom culture. People from around the world come. People from around the world call. As you know, I'm not the only one making these videos. There's people everywhere making these videos. You know, it's millions of people can testify. And all of you people who have betrayed Apostle, betrayed the ministry, who were once part of the ministry and part of staff, you once saw Jesus face to face. You know that this is real, and you should feel ashamed of yourself for sitting there spreading these lies and jumping on the bandwagon. And you know that this is real. You've had dreams of Jehovah telling you that this is real. And you have the nerve to sit there and go out and spread these completely disgusting lies about someone. That's not correct. Apostle Danny Taylor, he's a true man of God. He's a face-to-face prophet. He has sacrificed so much for the world to be saved, for the world to see Jesus face to face, because Jesus appeared to him when he was 17 years old on the streets, game banging and all that stuff. And he turned his life around. And Jesus, whoever reads the book, he will appear to them. It's a promise he made with Apostle. Every person who has read that book have seen Jesus face to face. There's no point it's no point of even me wasting my time being here if this was not real. I would not have let go of my nursing career to be an OBGYN if this was not real. I would literally be right now in college, my freshman year, my second semester in college to be an OBGYN. people here who were going to be a neurologist, they would not have given that up. Hairstylists or whatever, be doctors, professors, they would not have given that up if this was not real. This is real. That's why they did this, and God told them. If you have any questions about Apostle Taylor and is he real, who is this, and da-da-da-da, ask God and pray. God will gladly come to you in a dream, tell you that he is real. God has done it plenty, many times, and he'll do it again, and he'll do it again, and he'll do it again. Apostle don't need me to he don't need my validation, but God. It matters what God says. God, out of all people, at the end of the day, is what God says and what God thinks. And God thinks Apostle is a true man of God. God put him on this earth to be a true man of God, to be a face-to-face general, to be the end-time general in this end-time army, in this move, this face-to-face move, which is reaching the world and reaching the earth. Okay? So don't just jump on the bandwagon and, oh yeah, no. All those videos, lies. Anybody can very quickly and very easily, put a picture there, put a picture there, and, get a piece of that video here and put it here and put it there and make it seem like, no, it's very easy. Okay? People who make movies, they do that. They do different clips and they put it together. Okay? Music videos, they do that. So I don't want to hear none of that. All right? And if you have a problem with me, you have a problem with Apostle. Sorry, if you have a problem with Apostle, you have a problem with me. Okay? So, that's my testimony. Don't if you need prayer, any a miracle and a breakthrough, healing, anything, Apostle has a 24-hour prayer line. Always call in, get a prayer from one of his ministers. If you ever want a dream interpretation, you can call in, get a dream interpretation. Those dream interpretations are real. Like I said before, my life was changed by a dream interpretation. All right, so I love you. Most of all, Apostle loves you most of all. Call in. There'll be a women's conference coming up soon, March 7th, 8th, and the 9th. Do not miss that. Apostle will also be going on tour. St. Louis, here he come in March 27th to 29th. He'll be in Houston, Texas in April. Apostle doing big things, and you want to be there. You want to follow. All right? So, see you guys later. Apostle loves you. All right, see you next time. Bye.